What's up, y'all? So today we're going to do a quick updated video on my macros. I haven't done this in a while, so I just wanted to get an updated video. Really don't use too many macros myself, but I will show you guys everything I have in case you want any of these macros. So I'll go through everything I have. Maybe I can demonstrate some of them if I can, and that's about it. I'll put the macros in the description below, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Make sure you like, subscribe if you enjoy it, and let's get right to it. So here we go. We got starting off. This is, I don't even use this one specifically, right? Okay, this is a use 13 macro, so it uses whatever is in this first trinket slot. I just use this because sometimes you want to switch your trinket, and like between like battle masters and badge or like a PvE trinket or something. Whatever, when you switch it, so like the macro's right here. When you switch it, it'll just change to that whatever trinket that is. So you don't have to like keep swapping it on and off your bars, which is nice. Next up, Cancelform. Cancelform is mega important if you play Druid. Any spec, does not matter. You should probably have this macro. It's just /Cancelform. And what that does is makes you able to cancel out of your current form off the global cooldown. This is very, very important because this is what allows you to just constantly be kiting. And if you have the Tireless Pursuit conduit, like I have, you're able to just constantly be running at fast speed. People ask me like, why I feel like you're playing the game faster. Yeah, it's because of this. Because I'm constantly just shifting all the time. Because you could just switch. You could, even if like you're not getting trained, and you just want, you'll see like another like an enemy coming at you to do something. You could, cancel, shift, cancel, and then start running while you're in heal, while you have that movement speed. Do it again, keep healing. Very, very useful. So next one we got is CC. So this is a very useful one if you're switching between affinities a lot, like I do. So this is depending on the affinity you have. If you have like the buttons right here, if I have balance affinity, it's Typhoon. If I switch to barrel, it goes to Maim, and then if I'm guardian, it goes to Roar. This is a really nice one. You don't have to worry about switching the button in and out as long as you keep the same binds. Because I personally keep the same bind for all three of these, so it's no problem for me. Very useful though. Next one we got is just Convoke with the badge. So when I play with badge on Convoke, usually with balance affinity, I just macro it together. The one thing though is just sometimes bugs. I'll let you guys know. Sometimes like the trinket's supposed to go off first, but I've had times where you can even tell on the Trooper GCD, you'll see the Convoke go first and the badge go second, and then it stops your Convoke. Actually really annoying. I should probably stop using this. Flourish, just a toy. Cancelform, wild charges. Mine's called Fly there. So what that does is that will take you out of your current form and then use the human form charge to leap to a party member. So if this guy is my party member, I could be in any form, doesn't matter. I press that and I can jump to our party. I think you have to double tap it if I'm not mistaken. I'll touch it one more time here, but it's very useful because you can also use it when you're not facing them. Like, so if like you're in a stun here and your guy's behind you and you want to leap to them, you could just instantly leap to them. Doesn't matter what form you're in. I just used it. Dang it, Mark. But yeah, very useful in that case. I'll do it one more time here. I just want to make sure because I'll get a question people like double tapping. Yeah, you have to double tap it. So if I'm in this form, I just spam it, and then you'll get it. Next one is No Hots. This is a cancel heal macro for for mind games. It just has every single heal on it that you would have, and then you can just spam it, and it'll cancel everything. So like if I overgrowth, and I just spam this button, everything's gone. Right. So it's usually just for mind games, and maybe even like mages if they're trying to spell steal. Something like that. Next up, we got Cancel Thorns. I don't really use this anymore. I used to use this for more so with Karma in BFA, but Karma's not really that big of a deal anymore, it seems. But if you do need to, let's say you Thorns and he's doing a ton of damage, like sometimes with an offensive Karma, you might just want to cancel it off. So all it is, it just says cancel or Thorns. If I have Thorns up, I can press this button and my Thorns is gone. So just a nice button if if it gets Karma. Reflect isn't really a big deal because Reflect will just hit it once and then it's gone. But it is very useful for Karma. Nature Swiftness. This is /cast Nature Swiftness Regrowth. So when you need to cast NS and Regrowth at the same time. It's just easy because it keeps it into one button. Again, you will have to double tap this one. If I hit it once, okay, it worked. Sometimes you have to double tap it. If you're on, know what it is. If you're on the GCD, you got to double tap it, which occasionally will happen. So, but that's just all it is. Nature cast Regrowth. If you're on GCD, you might have to double tap it. So, I mean, I'm usually when I'm using NS, it's like a oh crap moment anyway. So I'm just spamming it. Okay, next up is target party member 1 and target party 2. So I just use this instead of the interface versions because this won't target a pet. So like if you have a pet on your team, and let's say you're using the Blizzard UI ones, and I think it's in here. Targeting. If you use target party member 1, if you like, let's say that your party member 1 is a hunter. If you scroll, I use scroll. That's why I have to do this, because if I scroll twice instead of once, it's gonna go to their pet and not them. So that was really messing me up. So I had to just make this. So I just put that on my bars, and I have it personally just bound to mouse up, mouse wheel up, mouse wheel down. So those two, toy, 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 and toy. Okay, then this other side, this one I don't even need. Let me get rid of this. I already have that one there. Again, same thing, use 14. So this is, if you're ever switching out your bottom trinket, it just will always be, you don't never have to switch it in and out. Focus bash. Honestly, I don't really use this. Do I even have this bound? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't use focus bash. I have a focus bash macro. I could put it down there. Personally, will just click at that point. Like I'll just target that person and then bash them. Usually as Resto, it's not a big deal. I use the focus bash when I was playing Boomy or Feral more often, but usually I'm not like hyper focused on something. Like I'm usually going in for the bash as Resto, and it's not really a big deal to use a focus or not. It's just save myself some binds. Focus beam. This is for Boomy. Obviously need this as Boomy. I'll include this down below as well. That's just a saltwater potion macro. So focus clone, this one I do use. So I have it, it's just slow show through to Cyclone and then at focus target. Recommendation, I would keep the focus binds very similar to your regular bind. Like my regular clone is Control 5 on my mouse, and then my focus one is Shift 5. Wait, no, Alt 5. Alt 5. Yeah. So I have Control 5, Shift 5, or Alt 5. Jeez. This is the drink macro. So this is the stealth drink macro. So if you want to drink in stealth, just gotta click this. It is set to embroidery dew, which you get from the innkeeper in Orbos. So you have to make, you know, if you're using something else, you can just switch the name. Flap. Yeah, we don't really care about that. Just kind of mess around that. This is a same thing that Cancelform fly or wild charge. Focus hibernate. This one I do use occasionally as well. So it's the same thing. I have, you know, hibernate is Control 4 on my mouse. My hibernate is Alt 4. So keeping them close by so you can, you know, alternate quickly when need be and not have to worry about thinking so much. This is a self-innervate macro. I don't know if Innervate's still even like this anymore, but it just was, you know, annoying to like have to make sure, because if you're targeting somebody else, like you're targeting your partner and you press Innervate, it won't work because you have to use it on a healer. So I just made it target equals player, and then when I pressed it, it automatically just gives it to me. So that's nice. Focus Skull Bash, you know, obviously it's Pharaoh. Moonkid form, I just put it up here. And then a focus root with including mass entanglement. So if you're running mass entanglement, it uses mass entanglement. If you're not using mass entanglement, it uses root. This was used for Boomy. But yeah, that's about it. Yeah, not much to it. I don't use any mouse overs or the arena 1-2-3s. I don't use any of that stuff. I typically just either click the target, you know, I either use focus or not focus. It's just too many dang binds, man. Like, you guys see how much I have already. If I was doing clone 1-2-3, hibernate 1-2-3, oh my goodness, I can't imagine. But anyway, guys, that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys like if you enjoyed it, and leave a comment if you have any questions. I will certainly answer them for you, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace!